As we open here today, we find that Macho Dwarf has been challenged by the Underbringer. He has accomplished the quest set forth before him, and now we join them, about to engage in professional mortal wrestling.
You didn't even really talk, right? You guys just made your way back over here?
Yeah, he congratulated us for having cleared out the zombies, and we made our way over here.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Good job. That's good job.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So then, I guess you already accepted his challenge, so...
Oh, yeah.
When you guys get back up here, he looks at you and he points and he takes his thumb and he puts it across his neck and he goes, and then like when he does that, a little bone ring, so like in each corner of this square, a little post kind of looks like spinal cords, but big, pops up, and then like little bone ropes connect all of them together to make a little ring.
Oh, yeah.
He's just standing in the middle of it.
It's taking me to the bone zone, yeah.
Yeah. He's like, basically, he's like, come on, enter my ring so you can rest in pain.
Oh, yeah, let me tell you something, all right? You're just one drop of water. I'm the entire ocean, yeah. I'm too hot to handle, too cold to hold, and you don't know what you're getting yourself into, all right? Let's do this. Let's bronco bust, yeah.
Is that one of his moves?
No, but, I mean, he just talks, all right? He just goes. He also doesn't perform mental telepathy or go to space, but those are still things that come up in Macho promos.
Go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh, yeah.
So we're going to do a straight-up fight, or how's this going to work?
It's going to be a real fight.
There you go.
Not a 2.
That's true, I got the 2 out of the way.
This is just them doing their thing.
Huh?
Do I need to as well, or is it just them doing their thing?
No. So as Macho Dwarf steps into the ring, he also mentions like nobody's allowed to interfere. This is between me and Macho Dwarf.
Okay, perfect.
Oh, yeah, that's a disqualification. Yeah, outside interference.
Yeah. I guess being the defender, he gets to go first.
Yep, champion's advantage.
Yeah. So he stalks up to you, just slowly, just walks up to you, and then gives you a standing clothesline.
Oh, my word. We're starting out brisk. We're starting out hard.
Yeah.
The Underbringer isn't messing around today, King.
He's defending his champion.
I'll tell you, this is going to be a real slobber knocker.
Yeah, he misjudges how, he thought you were taller because, he thought you were, what are you, 4'11", but you say you're 5?
Yeah.
Yeah, he thought you were 5 feet, like you said.
But that's what the legends say.
Alright.
Okay, so obviously Macho Dwarf flies into a rage, right?
Yeah, obviously.
He dodges the clothesline and goes,
Oh, yeah, it's time for a little bit of macho madness, yeah!
There you go.
Oh, you got me self-targeted?
Yeah, you can just...
Okay, yep, I gotta go into actions, I gotta find it, I gotta open it up, and I gotta press the button. Now I'm raging.
There you go. Now you're untargeting yourself.
Okay, and now I'm targeting the Underbringer.
That's true.
And so Macho Dwarf, dodges the clothesline, so he's going to be back here. He ducks under the clothesline, and then he ducks under the clothesline. He gets behind him, and the flavor is going to be that he grabs him from behind. He's going to do a German suplex. So he's going to bring him up and slam his head behind him on the mat.
Gonna do a dwarven suplex.
Yeah, dwarven suplex. That's true from Casa Doom. As he does the suplex, he yells out, "For Grim Batal!" His accent completely changes in that one moment.
Yeah.
Nope, didn't get the two out of the way. Two still here.
He counters your suplex.
Yeah, traditionally that means that he has now grappled me.
Well, I mean, no, you guys aren't.
This is in flavor. In flavor, whatever movie does, keep in mind, traditionally, that means that he slipped past me, and now he can do a grapple on me.
Yeah. He slipped past you, and he turns around to face you, and he just kind of grunts, doesn't really say much, and he just gives you a chop.
A chop, Jesus Christ!
Yep. A chop right to the chest.
Right across the chest.
Yeah. Ooh, gives you a hell of a chop. So there you go. Just chops you with all his might.
You can hear it from the rafters.
Yeah, they can hear it in Neverwinter.
Yeah. People in Neverwinter are like, was that a thunderbolt?
It's the chop heard around the world.
It was the start of the revolution.
He moves over here after he chops you.
Now, is it important that we still do this turn thing since it's just the two of us, or can we just sit here and do actions back and forth?
I think we can just do actions. The turns don't actually matter.
Okay. So then Macho Dwarf is going to move up here, and what he's going to try to do is he's going to try to grab Underbringer and throw him into the turnbuckle. And so the attack is going to be just forcefully throwing him against the turnbuckle.
Yeah, like a whiplash kind of thing.
Yeah. And so we'll get that tab open again. And big bucks, no whammies.
All right, that worked.
Oh, yeah.
Grab him, and you guys switch positions, I'm guessing.
Sure.
And he gets thrown into the turnbuckle.
All right, so yeah, now he's backed up into the turnbuckle.
He is. So then after he kind of recovers, he reaches for your throat.
God damn.
Jesus Christ. All right, he grabs you by the throat.
He's got dark powers.
Yeah, he just picks you up and kind of holds you up in the air for a minute, and then that wasn't the best roll, so, but still 6 damage, just slams you down into the ring.
Oh, no. Yeah. Macho Madness, yeah.
Okay, so now if I'm on the ground and he just choke slam me, I'm gonna assume what he does is he goes for a pin, and then I kick out after 2.
Sure.
And so then and we don't have a ref, but he's miming the 2 to the party members, going like, was that 3? Was that 3? And they're going like, no, it was 2. And while he's distracted, Macho Man got up, and now he's going to give him a clothesline from behind.
You know what? While you're going through all that, he goes, "Oh man, I forgot the ref." And fingers and a skeleton kind of pops up in the middle of the ring.
So what actually happened is he went to pin me, and nobody counted, and that's when he was like, "Oh shit, right."
Let's make this official.
Yeah, this is wins matter. All right, if I'm gonna fight for the championship someday.
That. Yeah, so the ref, because he's trying to pin you, the ref's right there.
Yeah. All right, so he popped up. He's like, oh, the ref's not counting. He makes the ref, and so then while he's distracted making the ref, Macho Man clotheslines him from behind.
Okay.
That'll be what happened.
Give yourself advantage.
Okay, well, I'll just...
You don't need it.
Okay. There you go. Well, I mean, I could roll again and hope for a crit.
Sure, I said give yourself advantage.
Here, I'll just roll a d20 so it doesn't mess with anything. Yeah. Oh,
Jesus Christ.
I guess I should have rolled the actual attack, because now I have to do the crit manually.
So I think if you hold shift when you do the damage roll, it'll auto be a critical.
Yep, that looks right.
Fuck me. Yeah, you just... He's like, oh, fighting dirty.
Oh yeah, never turn your back on your opponent, yeah. Especially not one who's cream of the crop. Yeah, I'm coming down the rotoscope at you. Yeah.
Okay, so I don't quite know how grapple works. It's a strength check, basically, right?
You pick athletics or acrobatics, whichever you want, and it's an opposed check.
Okay. He's gonna try to grapple you now.
Okay.
Let's see if I can get that block open. They don't say his skills, but is one of those decks and one of them strength?
Yes.
Oh, that is how it works. Okay. So, not big fight. Ooh, you gotta match or beat a 20.
Matched it.
Get advantage on all.
I'm raging, so I get advantage on strength checks.
All right, so you break out of. He tries to grapple you, and you kind of shift spots a couple times, but you eventually break out of it.
And that's his turn.
Oh, slippery little board.
Oh yeah, I'm slippery like a snake, yeah. I'm a sneaky little snake, oh yeah.
And he gets out of the corner, so the ref kind of backs up a little bit. Nobody's getting pinned or counted.
Yeah.
He gets over here out of the corner.
And so now it's Macho Man's turn, and because he managed to break his grapple, they give him the opportunity to slip in. He's going to try to suplex him.
The hit.
All right, here you go, suplex.
That +7 hurt.
And so then that would be up and behind him, so really he would kind of be like on the ground in front of the turnbuckle again.
Pick them up and hit behind.
Yeah.
Alright. Boy, he really wants to do that move, but, he's just not sure he's going to be able to grapple you anymore. So, he, gets back up and just turns around and tries to do another standing clothesline. Like that worked before.
Mm-hmm.
It worked again. Not as well. So yeah, it gets you for 2. Just a solid standing clothesline on you. It didn't work before. It missed the time.
It's only 2. I'm going to say I didn't even fall down.
Sure.
Yeah, he hit me, and then I just, puffed out the chest and went,
oh yeah.
God, this is a real slobber knocker, folks.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, this works sometimes, sometimes it doesn't. He's going to do a standing drop kick.
Okay.
And he's gonna jump up. He's got the jumping boots, so he's gonna jump up and really give him like a drop kick right to the chest.
All right. It worked this time.
There you go.
All right, you standing drop kick him, and he like staggers back, and he falls into the, I guess from where you're at, the rope behind him,
Mm-hmm.
and then he just kind of slumps down, and now's a good chance to try to pin him. The skeleton runs up.
Well, you can't pin him off of a drop kick. So yeah, if we're pinning him, then Macho Man scrambles up to the turnbuckle. He jumps up. He does the flying elbow drop onto him, and then he pins him.
Okay, yeah, and then the skeleton kind of hits the ground clumsily 3 times, and then it tries to hold up 3 fingers, but it doesn't have the dexterity and just holds its whole hand up.
Yeah, and then the hand falls off.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
And then, yeah, as you're about to celebrate, he's like, good job, way to go.
Oh yeah, we got to do the good guy finish where then he gets on his feet. We have the intense stare down. The party members are like, "What's going to happen?" And then he reaches out a hand, and we shake hands because we're both good guys at the end of the day.
And then as soon as you finish shaking hands, the whole ring disappears. Yelly Man disappears. And then the Underbringer just sinks into the ground. And disappears under the earth. And he leaves behind, there's just a satchel on the ground where he was.
Well, I mean, obviously we're looking in that satchel. I mean, we got to play the theme song on my violin at some point. But yeah, we're checking the satchel first.
Sure. So you open up the satchel. This isn't going to be in here anymore. Bought one. Yeah, fuck it. I guess you can have it. Sell it. So yeah, you open up the satchel, and there's, it turns out the satchel is actually a bag of holding.
Jesus Christ.
And then as you reach in there, like you pull out a fancy looking Warhammer. And since you already have one, you're like, oh shit, a Warhammer +1, neat.
Well, let's say that this one is like Underbringer themed, right? It's got like bones on it and shit.
Sure.
So then I'll use that one and I'll sell the one that I have now.
And yeah, once you get it, you can probably. I mean, he did some damage to you.
Yeah, I mean, and it seemed like were those crits that he kept getting?
Yeah, he got 2 crits.
I mean, yeah, he got 2 crits, and I mean, I didn't even lose half of my health. So,
yeah.
Look, to be fair, the Underbringer has been wrestling for a long time. All right, he should have retired at this point, but he just can't leave it behind.
So then go here, go to the inventory, and then the other thing that's in the bag is just a piece of what appears to be a championship belt.
Oh, we're doing like what the fuck is that called? Dragon Gate. In drag,
there's 5 platinum, 100 gold, 50 EP, 50 silver. And a little, you just assume that those were your winning.
Yeah, I mean that sounds about right.
So those get split with the party.
But yeah, in Dragon Gate, I don't know exactly how the rules work, but it was the kind of thing of like the belts actually had a lock and key thing on them, and they opened up. And so in order to challenge for a belt, you needed to get a key or multiple keys. So you needed to like open up the gateway to the World Championship to challenge for it.
So that, you know automatically what it is, and it's just like if you could bring all 5 pieces, there's 5 pieces of the belt. So you got 1 of 5.
Oh, yeah.
Then you can restore the belt to its former glory.
Oh, yeah, this is the road to the top, yeah. Tito Santana, you better watch out. Macho Dwarf is coming for you, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Maybe I should have given him the ability to rage, too.
Well,
Yeah. I learned. Well, nobody's ever going to be able to grapple Macho Dwarf, I guess, if they can't rage also.
It'll be hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be hard.
So I guess wrestling matches, maybe that make both.
And so what is the bag of holding in like the party inventory or something?
Should be.
Okay. I mean, since I'm the one who carries shit anyway, I'll just grab that for now. Let me remember exactly what it does. Jesus Christ. Boy, bags of holding are good.
Yeah.
God, yeah, I knew they were good, but I mean, fuck, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yep.
Someone else could probably use that in that case.
And then you just have to remember that, if you try to retrieve an item from it in combat, then that takes an action.
Sure. I mean, look, I'll hold it for now, but that's pretty good, so there's a pretty good argument that someone else could use that. Like
If the
one
bag is overloaded, pierced, or slashed, its contents, it's destroyed, and its contents are scattered across some other plane of existence.
And also, and I think it's kind of doing stuff, the last paragraph I was talking about it, don't fuck around is what you can replace this whole last paragraph with. Don't try to put a fucking, a bag of holding in a bag of holding.
Yeah.
Don't try to put any fucking portals or shit in there. You fuck around, you're going to find out.
In appropriate circumstances, it may be really useful that way.
Yeah. Look, if Gozer the Gozerian comes into this world, you cross the streams, okay? But most of the time, you never cross the streams.
Yeah, most of the time.
Did you see that that meme that I posted about Operation Bag?
Yeah, I saw that. And I immediately knew that as soon as you guys got one of you assholes was going to try that.
That's going to be like a last-ditch thing, because the bag of holding is really good.
It's pretty good.
But if we're, like, about to die, yeah. Stick it over some dude's head, stick an arrow in it, and he is having a bad day.
He's scattered across the astral plane.
Just his head, because that's all that's in the bag.
But then it turns out he was a lich, and now there's a lich's head in the bag. I read a story on Reddit where that happened to someone's group, where they killed a lich and took his phylactery and they put it in the bag of holding for later and then forgot about it, and per the rules the lich came back and he was inside the bag of holding, and the DM was asking this is incredible, what do I do, give me ideas.
I got you.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's see here. I don't think I ever officially gave you guys that amulet that I said I'm not going to make you wander around the map and try to find.
Yeah.
The one that one lady gave you, or
Where
told
was
you
it
about.
actually? I thought we were pretty thorough.
It was in this building. The one that you didn't go in.
Ah, of course.
Anyway, so yeah, there's something that's just called pendant in the party inventory, and it literally is just a gold necklace with emeralds. It's just money.
Yes, and so let's just say that Harkin found it and he didn't tell Macho Dwarf. He just found it, put it in his pocket, maybe let Sybil and the rest know, hey, I got it. Because I don't know if Macho Dwarf even fully remembers that that's why we're here. I think he's still confused about where the tree is. Where is the thunder tree? Supposed to be a bunch of people living in a tree up here. But I guess now he's just so distracted and enamored that he fought the Underbringer. That really, I think his mind is a clean slate.
Andy won.
Yeah.
He's got to be pumped.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, he busts out the violin and he's playing Pomp and Circumstance. He's playing na 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 na. And I imagine
So
that
it is somewhere between 5 and 6 p.m. now. If you start a march back to the town, I think I said last time it was between 6 and 8 hours. You'd be getting back close to midnight?
Yeah, close to midnight.
So the problem with that is you've already done a full 8-hour or 6-hour march in one day. So you guys can either camp out here, or you can try to get back to Neverwinter in one night and maybe get some exhaustion.
I mean, we can camp out here in one of these buildings or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
There was still the one in the southwest that you guys went into a couple times. That one was still in very good condition and had locks on the doors and everything.
Yeah, that's fair. All right.
at this point, Thunder Tree is cleansed. Nothing here anymore.
You actually did kill everything.
Well, and the Underbringer killed the stuff before we showed up.
Yeah. True.
But now he's returned to hell, so no
You
one's
left those
around.
spiders for you.
And the plant things.
Those were beneath him.
They were attacking him, and he just was no-selling them the whole time.
All right. So rather than make you guys all move down there, we'll just say you do move down there. Take a long rest. Do you guys have anything that needs identifying?
No, I don't think so.
I don't.
think so either right now. I already knew that was a Warhammer +1.
Yeah, honestly, Harkin just kind of knows every magical item we come across is what's
So,
been happening.
He can botch the rolls.
Yeah.
This one got me thinking about, like, maybe taking Artificer levels because he just has the fucking knack.
Yeah.
I mean, as the magical items get stronger, the rolls get harder to get to. They don't all have the same DC.
Yeah.
That Warhammer, by the way, is in the party items too. I'm assuming you wanted that, Macho Dwarf.
I thought you went in and you changed my quantity to a 2. Oh, no, that's weight. Oh, okay. Yeah, that works. I'll just drag that in then.
Yeah. And then you can figure out a way to add your own note to it to know which one is which.
Yeah.
I mean, they have the same damage, so it doesn't matter which one you get. Okay, long rest. Go ahead. Are you guys setting watches or anything since you aren't in a civilized town?
Yeah. I mean, I figured we were kind of pretty safe with the locked door, but...
Yeah, I guess so. Alright. So. That. And. Okay. So, we'll just say you guys. What time you all want to wake up? Get moving.
At daylight.
Crack of dawn.
Daylight, so I guess 7. We'll say 7. 6. 6 seems like a more daylight time. 7's a late daylight time.
Well, it depends on if it's the summer or the winter. And, which hemisphere are we in? Are we in the north or the south of the world? Is the world a globe?
It should be right around August, so it's probably like close to
Equinox.
the equinox, yeah.
Is the world a globe?
It's a bag of holding.
But then that means that my bag of holding is inside this bag of holding.
I know. Figure that out.
Jesus.
I do think, like, canonically, Faerun is a globe.
It is.
Because they've got, like, space travel and stuff, too.
When the space goats show up.
So then then you guys start your march. I'm assuming back to Neverwinter.
Yeah, there's nowhere else to go here. I mean, we're not going to go back to Old Owl Well. The well's secrets will remain secret for now.
All right. Let's mark now. I was not. Here. So. I guess no. I don't need fucking. No. I just need this. Another uneventful trip along the river back to Neverwinter. It takes you, about 6 hours. So we'll go down.
Clear skies?
Partly cloudy. Light breeze out of the northeast, roughly 5 miles an hour.
Good weather for the weekend coming up?
The weather forecasting for Faerun is still pretty poor. Unless you find a really good mage.
Yeah, they're still developing
a
that
good
technology.
weathermancer. Yeah, you roll into town around 2 o'clock. 2 p.m. obviously. And yeah.
Okay, so aside from like a
Huh?
so aside from a gear shop, we didn't have anything we needed to do. Never much, right?
No, at this point, I think we don't have any quests or side quests. I think we got a clean slate right now.
Well, we gotta take that angle back to it.
No, that was just our reward.
No, that was for you.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, because we saved whoever from that mansion, and then she was like, yeah, and she was like, oh, we fled from Thunder Tree. I left this behind. That's all. I don't have anything right now. You can just go grab that if you want. That's your reward.
Okay, I forgot.
So yeah, you can sell that. If that's what you want to do, you just any shopkeep you find that sells any kind of art jewelry would buy it for 200 gold.
Okay. So we established that it wasn't anything special, right?
Yeah, no, it's just a fancy necklace. And you never showed it to Macho before.
Yeah, and he plays the pomp and circumstance during the march.
And then as you're selling that, though, the shopkeep, whatever one you go to, does mention, like, they ask if you're adventurers, or if you're an adventurer, I'm just selling it.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
that's good. Have you guys heard the rumors about what's been going on down to the south?
Which ones?
The rumors.
No. Guess not.
Oh. Well, apparently there's been like raids on a bunch of towns down south of shit. Now I need to get the map open.
South of shit? That's far away.
Yeah, south of shit. I was close to getting that map open. Let's. What's this? Oh no, I don't want that. Hold on. He's deep in thought. He just trails off and stares into space for a moment.
So south of the.
Yeah.
What's the? You turn left at the fork. You see the chicken, you gone too far. So you see the chicken, you double back. You always got to double back. You always see the chicken.
Yeah, here we go. Oh, there is a map of Neverwinter. Holy shit.
No.
Look at that.
Where is it?
There you go.
Where is it?
There's a map of Neverwinter.
Loading. Oh, there you go. It's Neverwinter.
Yeah.
Let's see if I recognize it.
Hey.
There's the Hall of okay. There's the Hall of Justice. All right. No, I got my bearings. So that means that the weapon shop is this building right here. Okay, Blue Lake. Where are the docks then? Oh, I guess these are the docks right there. Okay, yep, there's a graveyard. That makes sense. Okay, graveyard's over here. All right. Okay, I got it. So then the Moonstone Mask is this building right here.
Sure.
Yeah. And you go there, and there's the half-orc that has the two-sided sword, the double sword, right? You can get the thief, you can get the sorcerer girl or whatever. I always just picked the half-orc because he had a two-sided axe.
So then he snaps out of his trance, and he's like, oh yeah, South kind of, they've been around Waterdeep, and more of them seem to have been further south of Waterdeep, but they've been all around Waterdeep. It's really weird. So I don't know, if you guys are looking for something to do, you could go check that out. I'm sure they could use adventurers to figure out what's going on.
Well, thanks for your help.
Hey, you're welcome. You know what? Here's another 10 gold.
Yay!
Huzzah!
This necklace is fucking sweet. I might not even sell this one. I like it.
And so I will be selling a Warhammer and a Warhammer +1.
Oh, all right. What? Okay. Warhammer. 40K. The Warhammer, they'll give you 10 gold for just the normal Warhammer.
Yeah.
And then the
Oh, and a short sword.
+1.
Oh Jesus, I've actually got some stuff in here.
I'll give you 200.
200?
Yeah.
All right. So I got like 3 longbows and 3 longswords and a short sword. You just want to give me like a % rate?
Just 50% of what it costed.
Okay, so you had 10 for the Warhammer, 200 for the +1, so we're starting at 210.
Uh-huh.
So then we got 215. Then we got 237.5. Longbows are worth something. So that's 302.5. Oh, well, now I got the 7 great axes. 17. That's 85. So that's 387.5 gold.
89.5 would just be 5 silver, right?
Yep.
There you go. Okay. And I feel like everybody else has done everything they wanted. Maddie, gonna do some shopping. She sent me a list. I will send her stuff and see what she actually buys. Say that happened. You guys have a map that's got the whole Sword Coast done?
I don't know.
There's a sword coast only, and it goes as far as Waterdeep.
I mean the whole fucking this. The whole this. Forgot Realms map?
That might be.
Yeah, you guys got this one.
Yeah, there's.
There's butter. But I always forget how far away Baldur's Gate is.
Yeah, a lot of stuff Baldur's Gate and like Waterdeep sound like they're right next to each other, but they're not.
Yeah. Okay. So I don't know if you guys want to handle the travel without everyone here, or what you want to do.
Well, I
Yeah,
mean, Macho
Something
Dwarf
we
does
can
have
do
his own little
too.
conspiracy stuff to do.
Huh?
Okay.
Okay, well, Macho Dwarf, is there like a library or something? Is there like a hall of records? Yeah. Yep.
Hold on.
Let's take a moment to review the conspiracy before we get involved in it. During the previous quest, the party came across a jade frog with emerald eyes in a goblin cave. It's a perfectly normal treasure for goblins to have, especially given they were raiding traders on the road. Macho Dwarf, with his 7 wisdom, immediately realized that there was a bigger conspiracy at hand. The next time they returned to Neverwinter, he accosted the gem shop owner, who he had previously had a negative haggling experience with, about why he was also selling these jade frogs. The jade store owner, by the name of Jiao Bo, just said they're just jade frogs. Just sell them. We don't have any right now. Sold the ones that I had. Macho Dwarf tried to get involved in, the underground of Neverwinter, find more information. That didn't pan out. Macho Dwarf isn't sure why they didn't accept him. He tried to bring the attention to the town guard. The town guard really had no interest in it, obviously because they must be in on it in some way. Macho Dwarf asked the town guard, why would goblins have this jade frog? And they said, oh, just sounds like the kind of thing a goblin would do. And Macho Dwarf immediately thought, why would a town guard know so much about goblins? Unless they were a goblin themselves, polymorphed to look like a guard. So he immediately detached himself from that confrontation. And they had, another quest to go on. So we now return. He's back in Neverwinter, and he wants some answers.
I mean, there is something on this map called the House of Knowledge.
Yeah, I see that. I got no idea what it is, but I mean, it's something.
We'll just say that there's mages, and it's probably a big fucking library, too. Let's just say that.
All right, well, we're looking for, history of Neverwinter stuff. Or specifically, we want to know about, people who live in Neverwinter. The families in Neverwinter and their history. Looking for the Bow family. Looking for...
The Bow family?
Yeah, where does Jiao Bo come from? And what's the history of that gem shop?
He... Obviously, he wasn't born in Neverwinter.
Wait, it's his father's gem shop, though, wasn't it?
Did I say that?
I thought you said... Because I thought because I started asking around town, and I think you had some line like that, where it's just like, oh yeah, whatever, is his dad's gem shop.
Oh shit! All right. So then his dad. So he's a first generation.
Sure.
Dad moved in from.
I mean, yeah, because he could have been born even out of country, and just his dad brought him over here super young or whatever.
Yeah. But. No, he was okay. Fine. He was born in Neverwinter. His dad was not. His dad was from wherever Chinese people come from.
Okay, but his dad was from another country.
Yes, that would be over near the plains of purple dust.
Plains of purple dust.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean this is good information. What was the gem shop before his dad bought it, or did his dad build it?
started it into it. He turned it into a business. It was not a shop before they had.
Okay, who lived in that house before?
Just peasant.
No records of it?
No, it wasn't worth keeping.
Okay, bought house from nameless. Hi, the tiny dog is awake. Oh dear.
Uh-oh.
All right. So he's also gonna he wants to look up just frogs in general. Frogs in, like, culture, frogs in mythology.
Of course. I guess that's what they make Google for.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you find a book on bullywugs.
Bullywugs.
Yeah, they're a primitive race of frog-like humanoid,
Uh-oh.
and they can be found throughout the bogs and marshes of Toril.
Of coral?
Toril.
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 All right. All right. So, and then is Toril anywhere close to the Purple Dust Plains?
Toro is the entire planet.
Yeah, it's another planet. Is it the entire planet?
Yeah, it's the world that Faerun sits on. Faerun's the country.
So bullywugs are just in bogs and marshes worldwide.
Okay, yep.
Okay. Worldwide. Okay, so
Since the spell plague and the revelation of the existence of a planetary sibling known as Abir, apparently both Abir and Toril were once united.
Oh, but then fucking now X-Death wants to mix them back together.
The latter name came to informally mean the formerly united worlds of Ad. Bullywug. So yeah, I mean they're just in many bogs and marshes.
All right, and so we'll say that he looked at a bunch of maps, and I'll look at some maps later to figure out the next step for this conspiracy, how deep it runs. Because obviously, I mean, they've already gotten to the city guard of Neverwinter. The entirety of Neverwinter might have already fallen to whatever kind of bizarre frog cult this is, and they're in league with the goblins. The goblins might be behind it. It might be that like a goblin has polymorphed itself and is like running the guard or something. We don't know. All right, it's yeah, I know. It's a big deal. It's Macho Dwarf and company against the world at this point. Tiny dog, what are you doing?
I think it's just Macho Dwarf against the world.
Yes.
I don't think it's and company.
Yeah, but to Macho Dwarf, it's and company.
Oh.
In reality, it's probably just Macho Dwarf. I mean, Sybil definitely encourages him.
Yeah. I think that's just because she likes to watch the world burn.
Yes. Macho Dwarf is going to win the championship and immediately get canceled as soon as someone interviews him about it.
So you learned about bullying.
Yep. Yeah. We got a lot of information out of that. Now there's a lot of new threads to pull later on.
Like the in-game books you just set them loose reading.
Huh?
There's no like in-game books you can just set them loose reading.
Yeah.
Well, that's what Macho Dwarf does for whatever amount of time that we're in Neverwinter while people are trying to plan the trip. And I don't know. I guess we can just do that next time.
We'll say you're not you got low wisdom, right?
Yes, my wisdom is 7. Intelligence is like 14.
The most time is you just finding books.
Sure.
That actually have anything.
Because also, if I asked for a librarian or a mage to help me, I would struggle to articulate what the fuck I'm even looking for. And so I probably don't get a lot of help from the librarians or the mages.
So selling the stuff originally will say took about an hour, and 30 minutes to the house knowledge back. That's another hour. Then we'll say it took you 4 hours to get the books that you wanted and read them. So it's about 8 o'clock, and I'm assuming everybody else has just been hanging out in an inn, wondering where the fuck Macho wandered off to.
I mean, I guess we can assume that Sybil keeps track of the conspiracies to some degree. So maybe she has some idea, or maybe he on the road was rambling to put some of these pieces together.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. She sent you a message at one point and told you where everybody assembled. I forget that she has that camera now.
Yeah.
So you just knew to go back to whatever the main inn is. Apparently, this is a very common question. Let's see. On a regular wagon journey, a trip from Waterdeep to Neverwinter, 17 days. So it will take you guys roughly 17 days. Especially because I don't know if you guys are really trying to hurry down there.
No, and it might even be that we like kick around and we see if there's any other rumors, and there aren't any other rumors, right? So we're kind of like, do we really want to go across the world?
Following.
Mm-hmm.
You find another like crazed old man in the street ranting and raving about strange frog people. But he's got like a beard down to his feet, and he's got like twigs sticking out of it, and he's just completely, he's in dirt and rags, and he's blind.
Well,
He's
I mean,
obviously lost his fucking mind.
I think Macho Dwarf thinks he makes a lot of great points.
Yeah. But other than that, no. Just the only other than like normal fucking political gossip. That's the only thing that sounds lucrative to you guys. We'll say 16. 16 days, you guys. You got plenty of, so you don't need to forage or nothing. The only.
Hey, we've got this alchemical jug. I need 4 gallons of beer here. Done. So what is the pricing on one of those?
What's it called?
Alchemy jug?
Honey's considered a liquid.
Does like a gallon of mayonnaise too, which is fucking beer? Yeah.
You get 2 gallons of vinegar. I mean, this seems like it's just something where you could fucking play tricks on people, mostly.
Yeah, it's just fucking.
Yeah, like you get a bunch of chocolate-covered cherries, and you take out the cherries, and you fill them with warm mayonnaise.
Yeah.
Like the actual practical use isn't something.
Well, I guess I have to go by the same rules I've been going for everything else. Gotta scroll down to see what that roll actually was. That would be 375 gold.
And so it can make that much liquid in a day?
It's every day.
Every day. I'm just trying to figure out how many.
You can
Yeah.
do one of them.
How long it'll take to fill up the bag of holding with beer.
I mean, we just never worry about it. Because we've all got the job.
Well, actually, he was making the joke that every day he fills the bag of holding 4 gallons of beer.
Just pours it in there.
Yeah, and eventually it's full, and then we pop it.
I'm just saying, Macho, we should go in on this.
Did somebody buy one, or?
I am 100% sure. Wait, how much did you say it was?
I think I said 375.
Yeah, I got 330. What's the conversion from silver to gold?
10, I
It's
think?
10 silver to 1 gold.
Okay, I've got just enough. Yeah, I'm doing fine.
You're gonna blow all your money on a jug?
I still got coppers.
There you go. You can drag it into your own inventory.
I've cut out a lot of pauses and silences here, so just to be clear, it took us like 16 days to get to Waterdeep. And there were a couple random events along the way, but we didn't really play them out because there's only 2 of us here. And so we got some gold, And so now we join the party as they arrive in Waterdeep.
There's not a very good map, but a map of water. Doesn't really tell you much.
Goddamn. Okay, close this. Close the calendar.
They have a sea ward.
Okay.
They have a trade ward. That's probably where you guys spend the night.
They have a city of the dead in the middle of the city.
Well,
That's the good.
that's just what they call their graveyard.
Don't go there. That's a bad part of town. You don't want to be around the dead people.
Well, it's right next to the trade ward.
Everything the light touches, the Simba. What about the city of the dead, Dad? You must never go there.
So the wards too are each. I think Waterdeep is the one I'm thinking of. What was that? Yeah, that is Waterdeep. It's like controlled by pirates.
I don't know much about Waterdeep, so let's just. Here you go, City of the Dead. This park-like area was surrounded by high walls before the spell plague. It was often visited during the day by wanderers and the odd picnicker at night. The gates were closed. The graveyard technically too. After the spell plague, it fell into disrepair. More important personages had their own personal grave and family shrines. It's just a fucking graveyard.
I don't trust it.
The reason for the guards at the gates to the city of the dead or whatever was not to protect the graves, but to protect the city from the occasional restless undead creature that did not appreciate its accommodation.
I fucking told you.
Straight out of the Forgotten Realm Phantom Wiki.
Oh, the fucking city I was thinking of was Luskin.
Okay, that would make sense. Yeah, I feel like Waterdeep was always kind of just the Lord of the Lions big thing. Like,
Yeah.
there's caves under it or something. Because there's like a whole fucking like level 1 to 20 adventure you can go on, all in fucking water. But we ain't doing that.
There's one that's like a some mad wizard thing. It's this massive like multi-level dungeon.
Yeah.
It's supposedly ridiculous.
Of course, the field ward is the forest ward. It's rife with crime. Home to many demi-humans. Yeah, demi-human, little dog, tiny little thing. Trade board. This is the most in-depth description yet. Grades Ward, Waterdeep's commercial section.
Oh, okay. All right, I get it.
All right. Yeah. So you guys just head for the trade ward. Guessing unless Macho Dwarf's gonna fuck me with his frog stuff.
Well, no, because the frog stuff leads east is the problem. I guess he's going to keep his eye open. He needs to know if the conspiracy has spread to Waterdeep.
Roll a perception check.
Oh, okay. Oh, perception check is my favorite one to roll.
Yeah. I give up.
Yeah.
Part of me knew this was going to happen.
Yeah, you summoned it. Too many twos right off the bat. I got rid of all the twos.
Yeah.
Don't have any left.
You guys enter through the north, obviously. You were heading south. As you're walking down that main street, Macho Dwarf notices on just a random. It's not a shop. It's not a full shop. It's just a street side stall. He sees another frog statuette.
Is it the same one or is it a different one?
It's the same one.
It's the same one. All right.
Yeah.
Yep, he's going up to that stall.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So is there just one or is there like a lot of them?
It's just one. It's a stall with like a bunch of just random knickknacks and statuettes. Jesus.
Harkin turns invisible.
Yeah. And there's just a gnome. There's a gnome running the stall. He kind of looks however you want him to look.
All right. Well, he's wearing a pointed hat. It's a colorful.
Okay.
Well, it's a colorful pointed hat, but he's seen better days, so the colors are faded. Like it used to be red, but it's kind of like a dingy red now. And he's not old, but he's aging. Like his life is probably kind of come and gone at this point. He's on the downslope. He's just out here, just trying to sell some knickknacks on the side of the road.
Yeah.
He's not starving. He's not doing well. But whatever.
So yeah, you walk up to the stall and he sees you come in and he's like, "Greetings, sir. How can I help you? Would you like any of my fine wares?"
Oh, yeah, I'm a little interested in this frog, actually. Yeah, tell me about this frog statuette.
Oh yeah, that's a fine statue there.
Yeah.
I could sell you the frog for, a pittance, maybe 5 gold.
Oh, okay, I might be interested, but I want to know more about it. Like, where did you get it? Yeah.
I found this. What are you investigating?
All this shit with Macho Dwarf starting to get to me. I'm falling for it.
Son of a bitch.
I mean, what are the odds that the next place we go has the same frog?
That's what got me. I can't. All right.
What are the odds of rolling another 20?
Yeah. So did he just say he found it, or was he going to keep going?
Sorry, well, I got distracted.
I know, but it was a funny place to stop. Where it's like, where did you find this? Like, I found it.
Oh, where did he find it?
Everyone's getting hints on this stuff. If he finds it, like, where it was made, or... Because we found the thing in, like, a ruin.
the goblins had it. The goblins who attacked the dwarf and whoever, they like attacked traders and stuff. So it's just like some treasure that they took off of a trader. And then when I was pushing Nick, he slipped and said that the gem store that Macho had made a scene on like day 1 in had a table full of them. And so that's how the initial link got made.
I found it in the high moor while I was traveling here to Waterdeep to sell my wares.
Was it just like lying on the ground, or where'd you find it?
Yeah, it was the weirdest thing. It was just on the side of the road.
Oh, on the
Oh my god.
On the side of the road, huh? Okay, the high moor, huh? Oh, all right. All right. What's the high moor like? What's going on out there?
Well, it's a moor, and it's higher than most.
Are there any marshes out there?
Yeah, I believe so.
Any bullywugs in the marshes?
I didn't run into any, but, I believe those are recluse creatures.
Oh, okay. Now, High Moor, is that anywhere near the Plains of Purple Dust? Near the Old Kingdoms, yeah?
Sir, are you stupid?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
Oh.
stupid, yeah.
Okay. No, they're not.
Okay, they're not. Interesting. How much did you say for the frog?
5 gold.
5 gold. You got yourself a deal, all right?
All right. Here you go.
Thank you. No, thank you. Yeah.
Get yourself a frog. Take away 5 gold.
Yep, took away 5 gold. Well, I was going to add a 2 next to it.
It's the exact same.
Is it in my inventory, or was I always borrowing it from Sybil or
You're
something?
probably always borrowing it from Sybil.
Do we want to can we just move it over? I mean, obviously, Macho Dwarf he has taken ownership of it, regardless of whether he asked.
I mean, you got a map too, don't you?
Me personally?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm looking it up now. But also, I think it's very much the kind of thing that Macho Dwarf is trying to trap him. And Macho Dwarf is making connections so loosely that even if he knew where Highmoor was, he is not stopping to think of where Highmoor is. You know what? I'm going to say Macho Dwarf probably... He might have known where Highmoor was. He probably doesn't know where the Plains of Purple Dust are. And so, like...
That'd be fair, because those are pretty far away.
Yeah, I've looked up those now, and he knows some words maybe from looking them up in the library. He knows Old Kingdom, he knows Mulholland or whatever the kingdom is, but other than that, he's just got no fucking idea. So it's like, are they nearby? Are they around the corner? High Moor, past High Moor? Where are they? Are they up? Are they in the sky? Where are they?
God damn it. You guys are going to make me homebrew some stuff now.
You were talking about doing it anyway, so.
Well, that was when we switched system.
So yeah.
Underlying like character arc for Macho.
I know, he just gets all of the underlining character arcs.
Yeah, he already has like a championship belt arc, and now he's.
Yeah.
Although to be fair, I mean the championship belt arc, it's the sort of thing where like it's just the character and it comes along. To be fair, I am making this other arc out of thin air. If the other characters want arcs, they're free to make their own arcs as well.
That's true. Or they're free to try.
So yeah, I mean, if Harkin is getting weirded out now, if even Harkin was like, "Whoa, really?" Then Macho Dwarf is gossiping to him. He's showing him both of the frogs. He's going like,
He said he found this on the side of the road. Yeah. Who leaves a frog on the side of the road? Yeah.
Like, and I've just totally forgotten that we found a table of them like they're just a fucking common ass knickknack.
Well, yeah, but no, the thing is that the table of them means that gem store is connected somehow. That's the connection that Macho Dwarf makes. Not the reasonable one. He goes the other direction of why is that guy selling a table full of these weird-ass frogs that goblins had that are appearing on the side of the road? They're appearing everywhere at this rate.
I screwed up. I should have said that he found it on the log on the side of the road. And he thought that it was just a bump on the log, but on further inspection, there was a frog on the bump of the log on the side of the road.
Do we want to retcon that? Do we want to say that that's
Yeah,
where?
let's do it. That's
Okay.
good enough.
Okay. So found the frog on a bump on a log on the side of the road.
There you go.
Yep. And I mean, hey, I'll make these notes public. So if anyone else in the group wants to go over the notes and know what's going on, that's all the information that we have so far.
I think the occasional notes are just like written in Macho Dwarf's like weird perception of things.
Yeah, it's. I mean,
Yeah, those are his notes. My notes that I'll put in the actual calendar will be the actual events.
yeah. I mean, these are a mixture because some of these are just like direct quotes or whatever. But yes, no, there's also lines in here. You just got to know when you're reading them that some of the lines are Macho and some of them are a narrator.
I think what I'll have you guys do next time is you'll explain what you're up to. So, for more background, once you get to Waterdeep, there are many, many more people talking about the raids of the surrounding towns. That's all anybody's really talking about, except for Macho Dwarf. He's talking about jade statuettes, frogs.
Yeah. And goblins. Plains of Purple Dust.
And
now High Moor.
The raids have been mostly to the south still, but they've been slowly working their way. No, they've been mostly to the south. So, your next obvious choice would be to head down the Tradeway further, which is the road that you were already. Well, that's the road that heads south from Waterdeep. The one that you guys were on before would have been the high road, which goes from Neverwinter down along the coast basically until Waterdeep. So yeah, it's towns and settlements along the Tradeway that have been being raided by. People are saying that there have been dragon sightings.
Oh my word!
And mysterious figures in purple robes, and lots of goblins, and the normal evil raiding party. The goblins and dragonoids.
I mean, now you're getting Macho's attention. Because first of all, there's goblins, and second of all, they're wearing purple robes, purple like the plains that Jiao Bo came from. So now he's invested in this hook.
Okay. I guess that's a plus.
Yeah. That's what it didn't snap him out of his reverie, but it connected to his reverie. Where he's like,
Wait, did you say purple robes?
turns to Harkin.
See what I told you? It's bigger than we thought.
Is there anything purple on the fucking frog figurine? Because that would be hilarious.
I know it's made of jade. Didn't it have gems for eyes or something?
I think it says in the actual.
No.
Description.
No, there's no description here.
Oh, there's no description. It had gemstones. I think they were just emeralds, but.
Okay, so it's just green on green.
Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, that's all anybody's talking about. The obvious route to try to catch some of these raiders to just start going down the driftway.
Yep. But maybe other people in our party want to do something water deep.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Oh, dear.
Maybe.
Oh.
What's nice is I don't think there's much more shopping for people to do.
Yeah, we got all the
They already
shopping.
bought it.
I mean, now we've got that alchemist jug.
It's true.
What else is there to buy, really?
Nothing. I guess I could say that Maddie actually does her shopping here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna waste everybody's time with it when we get back. I'll try to get that done behind the scenes, but
Yeah.
let's take a look. I think it's in this book.
A Reading Rainbow? Well, I'm not going to take your word for it.
But I'm the DM.
I'm going to go down to my local library and find out today. Tiny.
Yes? She pooping on your floor?
She's out here barking. Tiny. Stop barking. What are you doing? You're a menace.